This was my project. Time, temperature from my weather station, time, controlled by this Esp32 S2, Esp32 S2 controls this LED display. Here's the code. Here's the code I worked on for a couple days with the help of AI, ChatGPT. There's all the lambda stuff. I'm starting to understand how all this works. This is VS Code program. Here's how I compile it. I'll compile it again, even though it's already the same one. I just do this, press enter, and it compiles all this from C to the bin file. It won't take too long since I already have it done. Anyway, that's how it works. And then when it's all done, I don't have to plug that in. I don't have to plug this thing in because I can do it over there to update the new code. So anyway, I wanted this because other clocks always go off, and I can't see them at night when they're dim. So this one auto dims too. The code will auto dim the brightness of the LEDs. Got a little scroll pattern in there. Anyway, it's still compiling it. Just about ready to flash it. See, didn't take long because it's the same code. Press number 2. See, over there, press number 2. See if it works. And I press enter on the keyboard here, and it will find the IP address of that device up there. And it's flashing it right now, and there, it's all loaded. So I got my call sign on there. See? Cool, huh? Now I know how to do this stuff. This is all the data from it. And then there's a web page. If I have it up here, I'll find it at GPT. Alright, it helped me. We got done and we were congratulating each other. Here's where I tell it the problems. And then it gives me advice, gives me some more code to fix errors. See, here's some code it rewrote. But I'll go into the VS Code also and fix errors. It will, like this has error correcting. See if I get something with the wrong spacing. I'll just make something here with the wrong spacing. See how I put that red line under it? That's telling me it has the wrong spacing. And then all these red parentheses are because of this. It's because this is 2 spaces off, it throws all the code off. So if you try to compile it, it'll have errors. And now if I put it back to the right spacing, see, everything corrected itself. Just a couple spaces in this code screws everything up. Anyway, that's the deal. That's my my project I worked on, which is nice because I can look at it at night and see the temperature and the time. And it's always accurate too because it comes off the, it's synced with the internet time. I was wondering why I wasn't getting the web page in on the last one, because this line here makes the web page and it's not in the other code. This is a different code from a different project. So if I go back to, I'll just copy this and I can put it in the other code and it'll make the web page. I'll just copy it. Oh, well, it's hard to do this when you're holding the camera. There it is, copy. And then I go back to this code. This is the code that I want to put it in. So I'll make some room here. I think I'll make some room here. There we go. Get rid of those spaces, these two little dots there. Spaces that can screw everything up. So we'll get rid of those. And then I'll paste the code in from that other one. Paste. There it is. It's in there. And there's no errors. There's no weird squiggly lines. So now I gotta save it. See, this little dot up here means it's not saved. So I gotta do Control S. Control S. And that little dot will change to an X. Watch, I'm pressing it. There, see? So now it's saved this code. Now I can go back here, do compile it. First I have to click down here and get in this window. This is the terminal window. I do Control C to get my command prompt back. And then I'll do the compile command, this one. Run it again. It'll add in that new line of code up there. And then when I load it back up there over the error, then I should have my web page back that I was looking for. And this might not take too long. Sometimes it takes a while when you make changes, but I'll come back when it's all done. Here's what the LED display looks like. It's 4 of these modules. These are LEDs. This is the driver chip. It's called a Max7219. And anyway, these things are 8x8, so the display becomes 8x32. And that's what I have up on the wall. And you just hook up, it's SPI, so you just hook up those wires to connect to these pins here. See? Oh. You got your VCCN, ground, DTN, CS, and clock. Anyway, they hook up on that Esp32, and then it just does all this magic when you put the right code in. It's still compiling. Just that one little line I put in made a bunch of changes, putting the web server in. So it's loading all these files on there and all that code, C code, making it into something human seeable. When that's done, I'll get back. Anyway, these were like $6 or $8. I bought 3 of them. And what inspired me to make this clock was I saw this project here on GitHub. And see, the guy made a clock. So I used parts of his code to get these digits, because before they were just single and didn't look good. So, and he made a nice 3D printed case. I don't know if you saw how I mounted it. I just stuck some zip ties through the holes in the back of that. See, and hung it up on some screws. Nothing fancy. There's this thing just dangling there. It runs off of 5 volts. That USB-C is giving it the 5 volts it needs. So anyway, yeah, this GitHub, I see he's got some different colored ones. He's got all the wiring in there. I could have just followed his project and his code, but I started out from scratch, sort of. Well, I had to tell ChatGPT you couldn't get a lot of stuff right, so I said I gave it this link for this project. I said, why don't you look there and see how he did it? And so after that, after spending hours and hours before that, it wasn't able to figure it out. I pointed it over here, and then it got the right kind of code, and we put it in, or it put it in, we put it in. Let's see if my code down here is compiled yet. It's this one here. Nope, it's still compiling. Look how long that takes. It's been going for like 5 minutes, it seems like. Just for that one line I put in. It has to redo the whole thing, I guess. I'll be back. Okay, I think it's finishing up finally. Come on. There we go. We're going to flash that over the air. And then I'm going to go to this other web page here where it didn't come in before. Where did it go? It's up here somewhere. I'll find it and we'll see if it comes in now. So first I'll flash it. Press number 2 over the air. Hit enter. Connect it to its IP address. And there it goes, uploads it. And we'll see what this does. It'll flash it or something. It's almost done uploading. There, it restarts it. There's the WT9M call sign scroll I got in there. Pretty fancy, huh? $10 right on the money. Incredible, huh? That was just by coincidence. Anyway, let's see if I can find my web page now. The one that I couldn't get before. Where is it? I got about 1 million pages open here. Look at them all. So I got to go back to wherever that thing was. Oh, here it is. This one here. See, that's what I had before. Let's refresh it. See if we get a web page from that one line of code. Come on, you can do it. Didn't do it. Now I gotta go debug some more. I could show you a different one that has the web page, but why doesn't this one? I'm gonna have to go ask the ChatGPT why it doesn't. That's how it is. Try again. Here's how you figure out problems. You go on ChatGPT on your discussion you were having, and I said, why am I not getting a wedge page from the S2, which is the Esp32 S2? I noticed that this line was not in the code and added it. I thought that was the line for the web server. That's the one I added. So now we'll go click on this and see what the ChatGPT says. And usually it comes right in, but on ChatGPT, when you get these really long threads, you know, when you've been working on a couple days, it comes in really slow. So if you want it to go faster, you got to add a new web chat. The Google Gemini AI doesn't do that. So it's going to answer, but it's so slow now. It'll take a minute or two to come in. And if I go to a new web chat, like if I went up here, new chat, and just start a new one, it would just come in immediately. But I'm going to let this one figure it out since I'm already on it. Let's see what the ChatGPT said. You're right, this is the line. But adding it after the device has already been flashed won't do anything until you recompile and upload again. Well, I did that. Add this, I added that. You must do this, I did that. I did that. Just to ping it. We know the Wi-Fi works because that's how it over the air uploaded it. Oh, doesn't support HTTPS. So let's go back to the other one and see which, oh, see, it's got the S in there. See? So I got to take that S out. We'll eliminate that S. And then we'll hit enter. I should have known about the S, right? Let's try this one without the S. This is the IP address for that. There's no S on it. Oh, well, this one worked. There we go. It worked. sort of. See? Well, there's nothing on here because this data hasn't come in yet. It will. But anyway, it's got its own web page, so I was right. I proved it. See? I was right. Stuff's coming in. See? It's got a little bit of stuff coming in. But usually you can set it up so it'll display all the data over here. Like that other one that didn't work, that's supposed to. Like this one with the 7. This one here. It doesn't want to work. But you get the idea. See? Okay, I got a better example. It's my air conditioner. Or my heat pump, mini split heat pump. This is the web page in it. And here's all the data streaming out of it. See? And this is it. This is on right now. Like I control this stuff if I want it. Air conditioner beeper. It's off. I've never done this. Well, I'll turn it back off. That didn't do anything. Air conditioner swing step. Anyway, see, it's got all the data. And that's basically putting it on my home assistant program, which is over here. I go to my HVAC page. That's this. That's where this gets all the data from, that other page. Here's all that data. See? So anyway, I can control it from here. I can turn the heat up or down, see? Or I can set all these other things on it, like here. The heat mode, change the thing swinging up and down, you know, the blower. Turn the fan on faster, lower, slower. Turn it on and off, all that stuff. Put it in the cooling mode if I want. Right now I got heat because it's only 15 degrees outside. And this is the other heat pump I got in my power room. It's off now because I don't need to run it. And what else do I have here that's interesting? I have this. This is my main panel I look at. In the day it shows me all the solar panel, all the different arrays, how much they produce, and shows me the total kilowatt, how much it made in the day, and the live watts. So when it's charging, it'll show that here. This is how much inverter power I'm using right now in here. If I turn something on like this thing behind me, if I can reach it, that should go up because it's like 1,000 watts or so. There it goes, see? Went up to 825 watts. This is all the power going in and out of the batteries. So this says I'm taking 1,273 watts, but it says it's taking 1,391 out of the batteries because there's other things on than just in here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. These are all my controllers here. This is the power coming right in here. These are all the different controllers I look at. Then I got some other fancy graphics here. This was my solar production for each day. So one day I got up close to 20 kilowatt hours. This doesn't include water heating though, because I don't have that hooked up yet. So it was another, on the days I heated water, it was another 3 or 4 kilowatt hours on that. And here's some graphs I just made. Don't use them a lot, but it's the inverter efficiency, supposedly, if we did it right. It says it's 90% efficient. Anyway, it's a cool program. This is my hot water heater control panel, where I have this all automated, so it'll turn these relays on and off automatically, and turn the circulation pump on and off, and monitors the temperatures and turns the pump on when the temperatures are right, turns them off, and turns these relays on and off. It's pretty cool, huh? And this monitors the power coming in direct from PV, but it's off now. So that's it. Hope you like that.